Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's close. Nope. Oh, gamma! It's a gamma!
Yes!
Hey, Geeks, Arahli here. Thank you for joining me today as we play some more ARK on the Geeks Ragnarok server. What is this? Oh, is it aberration stuff on Ragnarok? You bet it is. So we have clustered our two vanilla-ish servers. So this is the Geeks Ragnarok server that's kind of vanilla-ish, and then the aberration one has now been joined to this as well, which means that if you look in here and we go to engrams, go to aberration, I got them all. The ones you can learn that I've learned so far, got them. Good to go. So, we've got our zip line already. We put one of these in the other day just to see if it worked like it needed to, and it does. And then today we brought over, I bred up Claudia and Crash over on the Aberration server, so I'd have some starter dinos over here to play with. So, just because we can. Let's just... oh, look at this. How beautiful is that? Okay, so this is going to be great. I brought a crossbow with me so I can keep doing some more of this stuff, of these zip lines and stuff, which will let us kind of get up and around. I went and pre-made just a couple little basic things to get us started. This is going to be where we're going to build kind of our base on Ragnarok this time around. Kind of going here. We do have some neighbors. This is that beautiful spot that I thought was great. Up the waterfall, there's people on both sides, and then actually down this way, I don't think you can see. He might have taken his gates down for me because I could see his gates from here. But we've got glitch sniffers down there for us. So this is kind of the weird thing we've added. This this was the hard part. So on the Ragnarok stuff before, we had S Plus with all the tech stuff turned on. And it got a little crazy. We had teleporters literally everywhere. And there was a couple issues with the S Plus tech generator, like crashing and causing problems for us. So when it did that kind of stuff, we'd have to take them all off the server and then go back and replace them all for everybody. And it just got to be a huge amount of work. So I put this on. Awesome teleporters. We kind of cut it down so it doesn't do as many things as it could, and these are actually only being placed by, you can see there, the owner is the admin tribe, and it's Dusty. Dusty and I have been putting these down as not Geeks tribe members, so no one can pick them up. They are static. They are in one spot and one spot alone. So you'll see that if we go to this, everybody on this one can get one for their base. And then we have a couple community areas that are going to get them as well. On Aberration, we have the same thing, except that they're only going to go in the community centers for now. I may change my mind on that later, but for the moment, I like the fact that it makes you kind of like work through the weird transport issues that you run into on Aberration. I like that it's hard to get around. So, all right, so that's the basics of what we got going on here. I haven't even put anything. I put some weight on it. That's right. So Claudia, you can stay right there. I'll show you what we brought with us today. The big thing is we brought a cliff platform. My idea here, my thought, let's get out to the edge here. My thought here was to kind of surround this with cliff platforms and maybe like take the cliff platforms down around the sides to kind of get us down to that bottom tier. And then like maybe use the bottom tier for dino storage and stuff, and then use up here for like living and maybe a workshop. So to start that, I want to go ahead and place one of these guys. Looks like it shouldn't be a problem placing. And I thought I'd just try to bring the first one up kind of close to that level. Oh, that's nice. So now we've got ourselves a cliff platform that comes right out of there. Oh, I wonder if I could go higher and make it so it's just barely... So that stuff's out there. Now, I will tell you that the biggest drawback so far for this is that you can, like, just demolish it, or if you have the... Oh, do I have a demo gun? I don't have a demo gun yet. With the demo gun, you can just pick them up. So you have to be real careful if you're doing that, because you can literally just pick them right up off the ground. So Monkey Puzzle thought of a pretty cool way to stop that from being an issue. He actually put glass foundations down all the way around it, and then just hid them. So they're they're not there. And then if you were to misshoot your demo gun, you'll actually only take the foundation up instead of the whole platform. So, all right, so that's kind of the basic idea. I'm gonna replace this. I'm gonna move it around a little bit. And kind of see what's going on. And then I've got some other stuff to kind of place just to get us started. But I thought I'd bring you guys back and let you know we're back on Ragnarok, baby. We're back on the most beautiful map that's ever been made. And one of the most beautiful spots you could possibly get to. It's good to be back, baby. It's good to be back. I've made a little bit of progress, nothing too crazy. I actually got a little distracted. I'll show you some clips from that in just a second. But we are up here on top of this waterfall. I want to show you, so down there right in front of my head, my mohawk, that is where we're building our base. You can see this torch up here. I'm going to show you what I've been kind of just doing in my off time here. This is a little bit closer than... I put this a little too close to the edge, so I have to kind of get out here a little bit. But I can just go ahead and slide this down here, and then off to the right should be another one. I haven't tried to make it from this one yet. I don't quite think it made it on there. There we go. I'll have to move that top piece a little bit, I think. And then we can just kind of keep jumping between them. So that'll get us across and over. A little metal spot right here, which is nice. Can load up with some metal. And then you can see over there the basics where we started. So you guys saw me place the platform. I picked it up and moved it a little bit because I wanted to try to make it as level with the ground as I could. And I've got a couple more zip lines I can show you too. So I've got one down... over here. That'll take me down to that bottom section. And then there's actually one that leads over there too. So this is the current setup. Just a basic thing to get us started. It's nothing amazing yet. This is just going to be a workshop so we can start getting all the stuff we need. I think what I might end up doing is trying to build kind of down and around this. So I might actually try to wrap the outside of this little canyony bit with these platforms as we kind of work down around it. So I don't know, just a thought I'm kind of playing with right now. So you can see we've got this guy here, the zip line. So it'll take us down here, give us another way to get to this spot without having to do anything too crazy. And then the other one is actually pretty much straight down here. And this is what gets us up to the bottom section with the Ravagers. Now I'll have to actually give us something else obviously to get up and down with other dinos, but you know, I just want to play with some of the fun aberration stuff right now. So so I brought my zip lines, my trusty Ravager. I'll have to get a couple more of these guys bred up and stuff too. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're going here. So I've got this basic stuff. I want to show you something before I forget too. Because in the next clip you're going to see some of this. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm wearing a cape. So this cape, one of the things we added to this was just a silly little mod to give us different appearance stuff. It's called Wardrobe RP or something like that, I think. I don't remember. Wardrobe skins. That might be it. It might just be wardrobe skins. That's what it looks like. If I turn off folder view, like there are a bunch of different things you can pick out. I'm going to show you some of that stuff real quick before I forget. So we'll go out here real quick with the real quicks and the real quick plus real quick. Sorry, I just realized I said that a lot. So this is kind of what I think is pretty funny. It's a little plague doctor mask. It works well, you know, for like a piloting thing. Let's go ahead and switch out. So we'll take that off. We can put on the eye patch. Very Odin Thor-ish. Although it does look like it goes right through my face, which is it's a little creepy. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We'll take this one off. And we'll put this on. In case I'm feeling like I want to be a little bit of a punk rocker. Ah, beautiful. And then the last one I have is the Musketeer one, which I think is hilarious. I feel like a wizard, man. I feel like I got my wizard hat on. So that's just a couple of the options we can kind of do. The cool thing too is like the cape can be attached to your gloves. So if I take this off, if I take that off, it's just my regular gloves. But it lets you go to your gloves, or it goes to your helmet. So easy way to kind of get both of the things I want. This hat. So yeah, we'll just this is that's it. That's kind of what we're working on. I'm gonna keep working on the base, but I figured that while I am doing that, I'm gonna show you guys a silly clip, maybe two clips of I had an idea while we were here last night while I was working on this stuff, and I grabbed a couple geeks and we decided to try our wingsuits out. So, yeah. You guys ready for some tomfoolery?
Absolutely.
This is so dumb. All right, ready? On the count of 3, we're gonna run. We're gonna dive off here and go pretty much straight ahead, and then we'll get to the new canyon where my base is at. All right? God, this is so dumb. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, you gotta kind of skim the ground here. Miss the golem. Miss the golem. Ooh.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh.
Superman.
This is epic.
I have no idea where
this is
you guys
awesome.
are.
Oh, hey, look, another car now.
That's nothing. Like I said, when we first started out, I went past Lizzie's base up here, and there's an alpha carno around these ledges.
Oh, jeez. All right, so we're a little bit to the right. It's down past. See the river that's coming in from the ocean there. It's right at the bottom of this little canyon.
Okay, you're down in here.
Yep.
Yeah, there's like a rock bridge going out to the center.
I'm gonna dive bomb it. You guys ready?
Yep.
The first river?
The second river.
I'm coming up, and I'm gonna airplane this and circle around.
Yep,
and...
that's what I'm doing too.
All right, I see the land bridge.
I missed your place. I overshot.
Circle back, circle back.
I can't. There's a Uni.
What do I do after the land bridge?
I'm on a little spit of land right in the middle. It's like a little plateau. I can see somebody up there. Wish I had my flare gun.
Oh jeez.
Thank goodness for grappling hooks.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to the community center, right? Which is
That's the
like
goal.
Like straight ahead-ish from me. It's like that little bit of
this way.
Weird stuff we can see on the side of the river.
Yeah. In the direction that I'm.
All right, I'm following you guys. You count it off and go. Okay, I guess we're going.
Nope.
Don't hold shift. Don't hold shift.
Nope.
Somebody held shift, didn't they?
Apparently.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Oh, this is great, man.
My glider suit just wasn't going to go.
If you died, then you need to take it off and then put it back on.
Oh yeah.
I was trying it after I got dragged around by the rock drake, and it wouldn't let me do initialize the wings.
I did not know that.
So
flying over somebody's base here.
That would be my base.
Nice. This is so cool. This is the best way to get around a map ever. We're like flying in formation. All right, who's in front? Lizzie. You don't have a teleporter thing, do you?
No, I do not, and I'm not in.
All right. No, I know. So go ahead, Hunt. You have the you got your teleporter, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's close. Nope. Oh, Gamma! It's a Gamma!
Yes.
Oh, that is the best. Gamma, are you okay?
I think I sent you to Dusty's place.
No, you sent me to Arahli's.
That was epic. It was right in front of me too. He just snapped out of existence. Bloop, gone.
Please tell me you were recording.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, okay.
I'm going to teleport to Viking Bay after this and find a spot to try and jump to my place.
We gotta go through. We gotta go through the inside here.
All right, I landed.
I'm diving for it. I'm going through the hallway.
All right.
I made it and landed safely because of the upturn of the Earth.
So, wingsuits are the friggin' best thing ever. Like, this is just such a great addition to the game. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I miss flyers. Like, from the way they used to be. Sometimes I miss them, but the wingsuits have totally made up for that. I usually just do ground travel anyways. Now that I can just get up high and glide down to where I need to, I'm in, man. I love this. So at one point I stopped. One of the first things we did was we actually flew to this community center, and I didn't show you guys this, so I felt a little bad about that. So I'm going to just kind of move over a little bit here so you can hopefully see more of this. This is where the Geeks decided to do a desert community center. So we built into the ruins. You can see that like the different pitch of the ruins have been something they've kind of worked around a little bit. But over there we've got a transmitter that we put in for everybody. And then the teleporters and stuff we have on here aren't actually removable. Like they're placed by admins and can only be there. So everyone gets one at their base, and there's community center ones, and that's it. So it'll be a little different for that part. But let me just go ahead and get in here and I'll show you guys a little bit more of the community center. See if I can. Okay, a little bit hurt. It's fine. It's super heaty over here because we're technically in the death sands, so I can't be here for too long without dying. But I thought I'd show you guys. So they've kind of made this cool little network here. There's a little workhouse over there. And then, like I said, the transmitters here, the teleporters in the center. There's water right there, thankfully. You can see some rock drakes have made their way over. People are bringing everything over from Aberration now, which is great. Okay, so I don't want to die, so I'm going to try to do this in a way that won't kill me. So I thought we would do one more thing before we're done with today's episode. I thought we would take the roll rat out. One of the things I didn't show you guys that I did with some of the Geeks last night was that we took the roll rats out for a little jaunt through the desert here. In Aberration, it's really cool you can move like this, but there isn't enough room to actually let you get out and get some speed up. There's plenty of room here in the desert, man. So we'll just get rolling. And one of the things I didn't know from Aberration is that you actually pick up speed with these guys. So like we're going faster now because we're holding the sprint button down. I had no idea we could even do that. Let's get a little K-mode action too here. It's just too funny. It's so much fun to be able to do this. Oh man, so it's cool though. Like you can get all the way across the desert and barely use any stamina for this kind of stuff. So we'll just kind of pop back out of that view so I can show you guys. But like we've crossed the entire desert right now. That's the other coast. So these guys are crazy fast with the way they work. And you see we're only at half stamina. So unless you have like some real, oh, he's really got to poop after that. Unless you have like some real crazy terrain that makes it hard, you can cross a lot of distance with these guys. Plus the little ability to jump makes this really useful too. So like as we kind of come up here, like if we had something that was in the way we'd have a problem with, we can still jump. So we'll just get a little, you know, and it doesn't do anything too crazy, but it does get you over some things that could be problems. I mean, I know the sands are hot, and I'm probably gonna die of needing to drink, and you know it's gonna burn me up because I'm wearing flak. But I don't know. There's just something about being able to go bloop, just be able to go all the way across this map, especially the desert, in such a quick manner. It's beautiful. The roll rats are perfect for out here, man. And we did figure out too that with these ruins over here, there's it's almost like they set us up, guys. I'll see if we can get this kind of lined up. But on the outside of the ruins up here, there is actually a there's a pillar that kind of sticks out in a weird way. I don't know if we can get lined up or not. We'll see. Okay, coming up to it now. Stuff isn't totally rendered in. Whoa! Oh, yeah, I missed it. But you can actually, like, jump off of that and get in there. Which, if I can get out of the wall... Uh-oh. We might be stuck. Yeah. So, note to everyone. If you do that, you can get stuck in the wall. Oh, look at your poor little arm. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, I'm dying. Alright, guys, on that note, let's call it a day. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We're back on Ragnarok. We're back on the GBS servers. Geeks and patrons are here with us. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, drop a like below. You can always subscribe for more content, and I will catch you on the flip side.